Hey guys, Miss B. Hanley here again, and today we're here to talk about myths and legends and the Jungian archetypes. I told you guys in my last myth and legends video that I would go into a little bit more depth about Carl Jung and the Jungian archetypes. So Carl Jung was a Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst who came up with the theory of these archetypes. Carl Jung describes different types of archetypes: archetypal events, archetypal figures, and archetypal images. The idea is that these archetypes not only recur throughout all world culture and literature, but also throughout the whole human experience. It is through these archetypes that Jung's understanding of psychoanalysis was born. Carl Jung is also connected with famous psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud and another author we're going to talk about in this series known as Joseph Campbell. One of the ways that I think is the most useful when it comes to organizing these archetypes is to look at two factors. The first is, what is the universal human desire that the character is presenting? And the second is, how does the character address that desire? The first kind of universal desire that we see presented in these archetypes is to leave a mark on the world. The hero addresses the need for leaving a mark on the world through mastery. The hero is attempting to become a master at their chosen craft or topic or skill or subject in order to leave their mark on society. The magician achieves their desire to leave a mark on the world through power. Usually the magician is presented as second to a ruler or a king, but is using that connection to leave their mark on the world. The last type of archetype is the outlaw. So the outlaw achieves their desire to leave a mark on the world through the liberation or revolution of others. The next type of desire we see is the yearn for paradise. The first is the explorer. They address their need to find paradise through freedom. The explorer attempts to break out of their confine, to explore around the world or universe. The sage archetype finds their yearn for paradise through understanding. The sage's pursuit of paradise is through knowledge. And so by acquiring more knowledge, they seek that ultimate plane of existence. The last type of archetype that yearns for paradise is the innocent. They find their paradise through safety. The innocent is attempting to stay as safe as possible from the struggles and obstacles of the world. The next type of desire we see is to provide structure to the world. The creator satisfies their need to provide structure to the world through innovation, creating certain technologies or useful items to structure the world and make it better. The ruler seeks to provide structure to the world through control. And usually the ruler tends towards policies and procedures over compassion. The caregiver's behavior that provides structure to the world is through service. Whereas the ruler is in favor of policies and procedures, the caregiver is in favor of service toward others. The last kind of desire we see in these archetypes is to connect with others. The everyman seeks to address their need through belonging. The everyman wants to fit in with everyone else and be the same. The next type of archetype that we see with the desire to connect to others is the jester. The jester attempts to seek their desire through enjoyment. The jester finds that getting others to laugh and joke with them is a way to satisfy their need to connect with others. The lover seeks to connect with others through intimacy. Usually, the lover is presented as a more sexualized character, but someone who is attempting to seek connection through intimate, close relationships. And those are the 12 archetypes that we're going to cover in today's video. Obviously, there are so many other archetypes that you could see in literature, movies, and television. In fact, there are movies that are actually dedicated to representing those different archetypes in our newer forms of TV and movies. I hope we get to have more conversations about the different archetypes and how they relate to the myths and legends we'll be reading. I hope this helped you understand the different types of archetypes and more about Carl Jung. If you want to see more videos from me about English literature, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification icon to know when a new video is posted. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I will try to answer them. If you are one of my students or you want to know what's going on in our virtual classroom, please make sure to follow me on social media. I will put them up on the screen, Snapchat, Instagram, and my website. So that's it. Yeah, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in class. Bye.